Working memory is one of the most essential, yet often invisible, skills children use every day. It's the mental holding space that lets them keep information in mind long enough to use it. Think of it like the brain's post-it note. When a child is writing a number down while listening for the next step, holding the steps in a math problem, or remembering what the teacher just said while looking for a pencil, they are using working memory. When working memory is strong, kids can juggle new information, follow directions more easily, and stay focused long enough to complete a task. But when working memory is weak, it affects nearly everything: listening, organization, schoolwork, and even behavior. And this is where many adults misinterpret what's happening. Kids with weak working memory aren't ignoring you. They aren't being disrespectful, defiant, or lazy. Their brain is simply overloaded with too many pieces of information at once, and the post-it note slips away. Imagine someone giving you 3 verbal directions in a row while you're already juggling something stressful. You might forget step 2 or 3. Children with weak working memory experience this on a daily basis. It can look like starting one step but forgetting the others, losing track of materials, needing instructions repeated, looking overwhelmed or giving up quickly, making careless mistakes. But these aren't character flaws. They are signs of a skill that needs support. And the good news is that working memory can absolutely be strengthened with the right strategies. Here are 4 simple, powerful tools. Visuals. Visuals give the brain something concrete to look at and refer back to. This might be a picture schedule on the wall, a written direction on a sticky note, or a model of what the finished task should look like. Many children can process visual information more efficiently than verbal information because it stays in front of them instead of disappearing into the air. A child who forgets a 3-step routine can succeed with a visual checklist they can look at again and again. Chunking. Chunking means breaking information into smaller, more manageable pieces. Instead of saying, "Clean your whole room," try, "First pick up the toys, then come show me." Instead of giving a long sequence like, "Go upstairs, brush your teeth, change clothes, put your pajamas in the hamper, and meet me by the door," break it into 2 steps at a time. Chunking reduces overload and increases success, and every success builds confidence. Checklists. A simple checklist is one of the most effective working memory supports. Morning routine, homework steps, backpack packing list. Anything that usually causes a struggle can become easier with a visual list the child can check off. Checklists also shift responsibility to the child in a supportive way. They don't have to rely on an adult repeating directions because now they have a tool. Over time, children start internalizing the sequence and need the checklist less and less. Repetition. Repetition is how the brain learns. When a child hears, practices, or sees the same information multiple times in predictable ways, it becomes stored more securely. This might look like reviewing the steps of a routine every morning, repeating directions calmly when needed, practicing the same organizational skill each day, or using the same visual layout for different tasks so the child knows what to expect. Repetition isn't babying a child. It is building a strong neural foundation. Most importantly, support, but not scolding, that builds this skill. A child who is scolded for forgetting will feel anxious or defeated, which makes working memory even weaker. A child who is supported learns to trust themselves, build strategies, and take risks. When we respond with patience, tools, and structure, children feel safe enough to practice and grow. Working memory challenges are not a child's fault. With the right supports, this skill can develop beautifully, and you can guide them every step of the way. This is Dr. Misha, helping you build the brain skills that build better days. Watch the next EF tip.